Absolute jokes, Benjamin. Come on, man. Stop tanking this shit, brother.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set up. Go, Reed. Go. Set, go.
Opening play, and Bo will throw. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
From the 34. Oh, the football's loose. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Hall there to haul it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Got it. Ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Come on. Set. Go.
Play action with Nix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go, set. Silver, set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of a game, it's all about who can land that. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field, but unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to take over after the interception. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to the back. And they'll only let him get up to around the 28 before taking him down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So now here's 3rd and 5. The tight end going in motion right. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They start the drive with Hall. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only a couple of yards on the run, and that brings us to the end of quarter number 1. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. Here's Hall once more. And they take him down right along the 30. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Nix from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Hurts now from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Oh, look at this. They're faking it. He's got it right side. And he's it's in. So how about this? A throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll throw again, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Able to hit home, complete. Touchdown, Denver. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Nix off the play action. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A play fake now hurts to throw. Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll be touched down after a big play.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Touchdown, Detroit. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 6. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. Another try following the sack. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Love that call, Brock. Going for the slant route, trying to move the chains, but the defense read it all the way. They had somebody right there ready to knock that ball out.
You know, if there's one thing consistent with you, Kate, you do love that route.
I love that route, man.
You love the slant. I know. It's from your childhood of watching Jerry and Joe and the Niners do it so well. But this defense, they knew what was coming, and he was able to separate that slant from the ball before it could ever get going.
That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. Ball at the 33 for first down. Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing.
Big gain downfield. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Now, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on third down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a two-score game.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Here we go.
Nix with it on first. Finds a seam down the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
And 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing on first down, Nix. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Well, I know some old school coaches, maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. Know how valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play on that one.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Hurts. It's taken in by Williams. And he got this close to midfield before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. On first down, it's Gibbs. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Chris Abrams-Drain. He gets a couple, and he'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. They start the half with a give to Hall. Down the sideline to the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They go right back to Hall. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, here we go.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here. Hall does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They'll run with Hall. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Broncos start the 2nd half with some needed points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Hauled in left side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Flushed out of the pocket. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that throw just got away from the quarterback a little bit. I'll tell you this. I do love the escapability. I mean, it is such a key in today's game of football, really at any level. Some tough circumstances, though, to try and complete that one down the field.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he crosses out of bounds, so now we're going to learn who the penalty flag is on. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. Still finding room past the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 3 quarters in the books from this one. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third down give to Hall. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit. Hall running between the tackles. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. Has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. And now the Lions lining up for a very important 2-point try. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Nix. Brought in right side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Come on, set.
Here's Nix to throw. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Trey Greenlaw picks it off.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They did it! He made the interception! And the Broncos have some new life in the fourth. Oh my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by only 3. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions make the play that should win them this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Great, set.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 23.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finding Flowers. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Nix from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught. He found some space. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want.
And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown, and there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Setting up for a decisive onside kick here, just under 45 seconds left. And this is brought in by the Lions. That should be enough to secure them this win. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After one final kneel-down, partner, and this should do it. He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Lions get the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Denver.